They still call it the country of sin. A place of endless sun, cheap wine, and bodies baking on the sand. You come here expecting a simple transaction, money for sunburn and a hangover. But in 2025, that Spain feels like a ghost. The label sticks, but the country has moved on. The shock isn't the sin, it's the lack of it. The real sin now? Arriving with those old expectations. Spain has a deeper pulse, a country that's more than a beach. It's grappling with its future, holding on to its ghosts. The sun and wine remain, but there's a new seriousness in the air. You feel it the moment you step off the plane, not the heat, but the energy. In Madrid, graffiti is political art. In Valencia, fishermen's quarters house tech startups. The idea of Spain as a hedonistic playground is outdated. You came for the party, but you've walked into a passionate debate about identity and art. Spain woke up from its long siesta and rediscovered its soul. Now, it fiercely protects its culture and identity. The real sin is to see only the surface, to miss the beautiful, complicated, and surprising truth of what this place has become. Spain is no longer a throwaway paradise. It's a country that demands to be seen for what it truly is. And if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. The Spain that surprises you isn't loud, it's a quiet revolution. It's in the craft beer bars of Seville, the young chefs in Galicia, the yoga retreats in the Alpujarras. The machismo has softened, replaced by creative energy and sustainability. Travelers expect flamenco and bullfights. They find co-working spaces and digital nomads. The lazy, mañana-loving stereotype is dead. In its place, entrepreneurs, designers, artists, people who work hard to live well. The siesta is now about reclaiming your day, not just sleeping. This new soul is fiercely local, Basque, Catalan, Andalusian, each with pride. It's not just regional pride, it's a movement against a one-size-fits-all identity. To travel in Spain is to travel through a dozen different countries, each with its own heart. The biggest surprise? The silence, meaningful, not empty. Find a forgotten plaza at midday, a hidden Carmen in Granada. Spain values peace now, balancing the tourist coast's energy with authenticity. Travelers seeking chaos are bewildered. They find a country comfortable in its own skin, less desperate to please. In that quiet confidence, you find the real Spain. It's a place of authenticity, not performance. The new Spain is proud, local, and quietly revolutionary. And it's waiting for you to notice. Forget what you think you know about Spanish nightlife. The real party starts late, around a dinner table at 10 p.m. The meal isn't a prelude, it's the night out. This is the lingering at the table, forging friendships, living life. Festivals aren't just tourist spectacles, they're the community's lifeblood. In Valencia, Las Fallas is a year's work burned in a ritual of renewal. In Andalusia, it means generations dancing together, celebrating life. Flamenco isn't a dinner show. It's a raw emotional force. You find it in a cramped bar, long after midnight, when a singer's voice cracks with ancient pain. The nightlife here is about feeling, not just drinking. It's about stretching a moment into eternity. Whether sharing tapas in Logroño or watching the sunrise in Ibiza, the goal is the same, to be present. The Spanish don't go out to escape their lives. They go out to live them more fully. Every night is a lesson in connection. The real party is about squeezing every last drop of life out of the night. It's not about excess, it's about meaning. The ancient rhythms still pulse beneath the modern beat. Here, the night is sacred, and if you let it, it will change you. Spain's nights are a celebration of life itself. Stay up late, join in. This is where you'll find the Spanish soul. Spain is a country at war with time, a beautiful, chaotic battle. In Mérida, you watch a modern play in a Roman theater. In Bilbao, the futuristic Guggenheim sits on an ancient river. The old and new aren't just coexisting, they're in passionate conversation. Medieval walls wear modern street art. Convents become boutique hotels. History isn't behind glass, it's alive, argued with, built upon. The past is a living part of the present, shaping everything from architecture to football. You can lose yourself in ancient alleys, then ride a high-speed train across the country. Spain is a masterpiece in progress, constantly revised and reimagined. To be here is to feel the pull of the ancient and the rush of the future, all at once. This is the tension that makes Spain unforgettable. Elena's family herded sheep for centuries, but now she's a web developer, working from a stone cottage in the mountains. Her story is Spain's story, rooted in tradition, but not trapped by it. Javier, a chef in Cadiz, honors his fisherman father with every plate of perfect tuna. Sofia paints her abuela on a Barcelona wall, so no one forgets the real survivors. These stories show a Spain that's proud, resilient, and full of hope. The country is changing, but its soul endures. If you want to understand Spain, you must eat. The Spanish table is where the country's soul is laid bare. In 2025, that table is longer and more diverse than ever. The old rules are being broken, but traditions remain sacred. Alongside tortilla and jamon, you'll find Peruvian ceviche and Syrian flatbreads. This isn't fusion, it's the taste of a new global Spain. Every region tells a different story through its food. To eat in Spain is to take a journey through landscape and history. Don't just stick to paella and sangria, be brave. Walk into the bar with no sign, point at something you don't recognize. Let the bartender pour you a glass of whatever the locals are drinking. The real Spain is found in humble, honest places where food is a celebration of life. The Spanish table is set. All you have to do is pull up a chair. So, what is Spain in 2025? It's a beautiful mess. Ghosts and high-speed trains, ancient rituals and digital nomads. It will challenge you, confuse you, maybe even break your heart. But it will never be boring. The old Spain is gone. In its place is something real. Don't come for the country you think you know. Come for the one you have yet to discover. Let yourself get lost. Talk to strangers. Stay up too late. Eat things you can't pronounce. The best travel experiences are never planned. They happen when you're open. Spain doesn't offer easy answers. It asks good questions. It forces you to slow down, to be present. The best things here aren't things, they're moments. A shared meal, a burst of music, the taste of salt after a swim, the feeling of history under your feet. These are the souvenirs you'll carry long after you leave. So go, book the ticket, pack your bags, but leave your expectations at home. Your Spain is waiting, not the Spain of brochures, but your own. Discover it in a hidden plaza, a crowded market, the eyes of a stranger. It's out there, waiting to surprise you, waiting to change you. Go find it. You owe it to yourself.